Your mental firewall has just been breached by left-handed radio.
Hey everybody, thanks for listening to the Podcast for Laundry. Be sure to go on iTunes or Apple Podcasts on your phone, subscribe to the Podcast for Laundry, and tell your friends. And maybe they could be my friends. To do laundry. Laundry day, laundry day, laundry day, laundry day, laundry day. Hey, welcome to the Podcast for Laundry. I'm your host, Brett Davis, and it is a very special day. Well, it was. It's a happy belated laundry day to all the laundry heads out there. And welcome to the Podcast for Laundry. This is a podcast made to be listened to while you're doing your laundry, timed as such, and with content only about laundry. And I've got a very special guest here today, celebrating Laundry Day observed, Clare OKane.
Happy to be here.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Clare, what would people know you from?
You may have seen me on Viceland. There was a show called Flophouse that lasted for a season. I think that's about it.
Have they done any laundry stuff on Viceland?
No, not that I know of. Maybe you can...
Attention. ATTN. I'm just very psyched. Usually I'm not so happy. I was having a rough holiday season, and then I found out that this guy Danny Tamborelli is also doing his own podcast for laundry.
Oh.
So...
Pete?
Yeah.
Little Pete?
Little Pete. So that was a little... tough, but it is Laundry Day observed. Do you know about Laundry Day?
No, I was just going to ask, is this a national holiday? Or?
This is an international holiday. I'm going to show you video. This is put out by the New York Times. This is Laundry Day around the world. It's a 360 video, but if you could just describe to people what you see.
This is real. Okay.
We're in Mumbai.
Okay, great. There are people doing laundry
Mm-hmm.
in their own way. This
Yeah.
guy is kind of squishing cloth. Now they're taking him. Okay.
Isn't this cool?
Yeah.
We're in Karachi,
Karachi.
Pakistan. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. This is the same thing. They're kind of just tossing. Oh, now we're in Hong Kong.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now there's a Chinese woman also putting up laundry on lines. That's a through line.
Not here.
Okay, in Nigeria, it's looking a little more familiar. This is an actual laundromat. Okay, this is a woman with a wig on.
She's not wearing a wig.
She's... Okay, now we're outside. More
Isn't
women
this great?
wearing...
She's singing. It's probably a song about laundry. Suds in your buds.
You know, I had no idea that people do laundry the same way everywhere around the world.
Mm-hmm. And to think that on Laundry Day, everyone around the world was doing their laundry.
Okay. This was a certain day?
A specific day, yes.
What day was that?
It was December 26th. I completely missed it until the New York Times put out this video.
How did you not know that there was a laundry day?
You know, you learn something new every day. That's the thing about doing this podcast. For this past year, there's so much I didn't know about laundry.
I didn't know there was that much to know.
So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put this bottle of Tide here. If any point during the conversation you don't like where it's going, you could just spin the bottle so the label faces me, and you could literally turn the tide of the conversation. Happy Laundry Day observed.
Great.
So Clare OKane, what's your turge? Hold for bumper. Okay, now you could go.
Turge. What? What kind of...
Yeah.
Short for detergent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know, there are a lot of terms that I don't really know. I know you know so much about laundry. I feel like I almost needed like an email.
Okay.
Because I don't you know.
Yeah.
There's only so much space in my brain for...
well,
information.
You are a very active person, although this is kind of a universal thing, like you just saw. There's people in Lagos and
they're all doing
Pakistan
the same way.
Yeah.
Detergent. I actually use I believe it's a Tide.
Woo!
And it's the one that's free of dyes and perfumes.
Good.
Because I am easily itchy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, does this mean that you don't do drop off?
I do drop off now. I think my skin is acclimating.
Okay.
Not only to the city itself, but to the detergent of the city.
Okay. Well, there's not a universal detergent of the city, which is something that people should know.
It's powder, right?
It's not just, there's different powder suppliers.
Like what?
I don't know. I'm crusading against the
Okay.
drop-off culture.
You're crusading against?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Because the laundromat is a corridor of dreams.
Mm-mm.
Just take a peek outside this door. I'm sorry, I meant to mention we're at the Ridgewood Wash and Fold.
Yeah, this is where I come to drop off my laundry.
Or you can just look at that. Look at that. It's life. It's life happening. Just like you saw on Laundry Day. These people are just going about their lives. You're experiencing it. You're sharing a moment.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about the laundromat?
No particular thing. I actually don't really care to be in laundromats. There's something about the sound.
Why?
The conko. I think it reminds me of something maybe bad that happened to me when I was a child, and I just rather not be here. I don't know if
I get.
I'm kind of can
that
you
I
like
get,
tell
yeah.
that I'm uncomfortable right now? Even
I get you're uncomfortable, but a lot of people come in here and they're a little uncomfortable, and I thought you were maybe uncomfortable by my enthusiasm for Laundry Day, which is good to know that that's not the case. I want to pitch you to love laundromats.
Okay.
You hear that gukunk, gukunk, but then you hear another machine going gukunk, 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 and another machine going gukunk, 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 and then another machine after that going gukunk, 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 gukunk.
You keep doing it, and I told you it makes you uncomfortable.
I'm sorry, but then there's different machines going shh. So when you hear all this, it's not a cacophony. It's just white noise. It just let it absorb you, and you'll be one with the laundromat.
It's kind of just piercing it's seeping into my brain like in a sci-fi movie where slugs are aliens, and then they kind of get in your brain, and then they become one of the squiggles. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen that one?
No.
It feels like that.
Is it Splice?
I think it might be Bug or Splice or...
So it could be Splice.
I have a feeling it's not Splice.
It was a good movie. That I saw. Very sexy.
Now I'm uncomfortable for different reasons.
No, sorry. Let's get out of that. You mentioned it made you uncomfortable due to a childhood trauma. I know we haven't really warmed the conversation up, but do you care to talk about it?
You know, I feel like that's not really a thing you ask people.
Where are you from?
I'm from San Jose, California.
San Jose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The 619.
No.
No. Oh.
You can look it up if you want.
Yeah, I'm just going to look it up. 669 or 408.
What did you type? Yeah.
Rep in the 408.
Mm-hmm.
Clare, OKane.
That's me. Yeah. Very proud of my city.
So, what's your favorite laundry memory of 2017?
Okay. Again, I don't really have any.
Mm-hmm.
I have one. You know, actually, scratch that. I did drop off my laundry towards the end of the year, and the woman who picked it up finally looked me in the eye.
Oh.
And called me mommy, and that felt good.
Okay. I sometimes call the people that work at the laundromat mommy.
Do they respond or?
Yeah.
What do they say?
They say hi, Brett.
They know your name?
Yeah, I'm there like a couple times a week.
How much laundry do you have?
Enough to spread out over about 3 times a week on average.
How are you so dirty all the time?
I'm not dirty. I'm just enthusiastic about laundry. And what better day to be enthusiastic about laundry day, about laundry than laundry day, if you're just joining us, which I guess it's a podcast. But if you weren't paying attention, it is laundry day observed. Mm-hmm. Do you have a plan to celebrate laundry day?
Well, it already passed, and that day I didn't do much, so no. Again, it reminds me of a chat. The shh, and the and the shh. Okay.
Well, okay. Do you mind if we turn back the clock?
Is that like turn the tide?
No, this is not a segment. It's more of a saying.
Okay.
This year has been filled with huge laundry stories, and I just wanted to sort of get your take on them and just kind of relive some of the sort of happier moments of the year.
Okay.
So one of the most recent innovations in the world of laundry are pods. I'm a big supporter of Tide Pod. If you notice, I've got a little cell phone clip on my belt, and inside there's 2 Tide Pods. See?
Yeah, you see the red and the blue. There it is, and the white.
So I've been a big supporter. However, some people are not so supportive. So let's talk about the big controversy of the year.
For years, Consumer Reports has warned about the dangers of liquid laundry detergent packs and children. The packs can look like candy and kids can bite into them. But after looking into the reported deaths from laundry pack exposure, Consumer Reports is changing that advice to include some adult populations. Since 2012, there have been 8 reported deaths in the U.S. associated with laundry pack exposure. 2 were young children, but 6 of those fatalities were adults with dementia.
So an expert that we talked.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're still pro pod.
I'm pro pod. I think they're doing. Well, first, like, old people are fragile by nature. I've popped a Tide Pod in my mouth just to see what happens. I'm fine. I'm walking. I'm strong.
What happened? Really, what happened?
You know, it's not the first time I've ingested laundry, so I think I've built up a tolerance. Okay. By the way, best wishes to Charlie Hankin, who's still in the ER. He also had some...
Did you make him do that?
I didn't make him do that.
Brett, did you make him do that?
So what do you think about Tide Pods?
Not a fan.
Not a fan?
No. I've used them because they were available.
And they're convenient. You could throw like 5 or 6 in your bag, in your purse.
But I feel like weather permitting, it's really shaky, you know.
I think they're more durable than... when I put it in my mouth, it's not like it dissolved. I had to chew through it a little bit.
Babies without teeth have ingested them.
Well, they're gumming it up. They're used to sort of... They're teething probably, so they're, biting down on these like hard plastic things. Big in 2017.
Is there any other news?
Japan.
Okay.
Japan has made great innovations in the world of laundry and washing machines. This comes from Paul Akers, who is the writer of Lean Health, Lean Travel, and 2 Second Lean. You could get hooked on lean at paulakers.net. And here is a clip from his visit to Japan where he found the world's greatest washing machine.
Okay.
Hey, Paul Akers here in Japan. I continue to be totally enthralled with this country. It is crazy. I'm in a laundromat. I got to do my laundry on the weekend. I come to this laundromat, and I can't believe it. First of all, they've got some English instructions, which is really cool. But the best part is this washing machine does the wash and the drying, and you don't have to come back and change out. One machine, one time. Talk about one-piece flow. Check this out. You put your laundry in, you shut the door.
It's like a
you
laundry
choose wash and dry right there. 800 yen, you put the money in there, and it's done. But it gets better. This is crazy. You
Listen.
put your phone number in here, push this button, and it calls you when it's done. But it gets better. The laundry soap and the softener is included. You don't even have to put anything in. It automatically injects it in. These people are crazy good.
Yeah. So, that's new. And it's just a matter of time before we see these innovations come stateside.
His
Excuse yourself.
No, his enthusiasm reminds me of yours for laundry.
Yeah.
Actually.
I would love to get Paul Akers on the show.
Where is he from? Do you know?
I don't know. Let me look at it.
I would not be surprised if one of his children died from eating a pod.
Don't say that.
What?
Paul Akers, is the founder and president of FastCap, based in Ferndale, Washington, an international product development company founded in 1997 with over 2,000 distributors worldwide. It's a lean company determined to continuously improve everything every day.
What?
Everything.
Every day.
Everything every day.
Lean?
Look, I'm not saying Paul Akers is one of the top stories of the year. I'm just saying this washing machine is.
I've used one of those. The one not the ones where you put your phone in, but the one that you wash and dry in the same machine.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was that?
This is in Hawaii.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the innovations are getting there too.
Yeah, well, it's part of America.
I know, but it's a more Pacific and Atlantic, so maybe we'll see it come our way very soon.
I'm sure
it's already stateside.
They definitely have them here.
Here's another innovation, since we're talking technology.
Hate folding your laundry? You're in luck. Meet the Foldymate, a laundry folding robot. Its makers claim it can fold a load of laundry faster than you. A California tech startup developed the Foldymate, which can also steam, soften, and perfume your clothes. The machine fits on a standard washer or dryer or even on a table. It's a 21st century device, so of course it's Wi-Fi enabled. But it won't fold all your laundry. It doesn't fold large items like linens or small items like socks or underwear.
Wait, that's most laundry.
No.
Those are the things you soil the most.
But those are not the things you need to clean or fold the most.
You don't like to fold your underwear?
I love to fold my underwear.
That's what I'm saying.
I would never use this machine.
You need to use your hands.
But these hustle people like yourself. Too busy to just...
I don't feel the need to explain why I can't go to lunch. Okay. Now it's like you're trying to get me
What do you think about the Foldymate? First off, I love the name.
I think it's nice. Mm-hmm. I like the name. I think it also looks like a paper shredder.
It does look a little like a paper shredder.
And I think that's kind of cool.
You like paper shredders?
More than laundromats.
Hi, Forever Dog listeners. It's Manila Luzon.
And Latrice Royale.
This year, we've seen what staying silent can do. And right now, you have an unprecedented opportunity to speak up. Cast your vote and be heard.
It's never too early to register to vote, but it might be too late before you know it.
We want to help make it easy for you to register and have a plan for November 3rd, or before if early voting is an option in your state, so that your country can finally reflect your values.
Go to foreverdogpodcast.com/vote to register. Check on your registration often and learn how to fill out your ballot.
Each state is different, so make sure you're following local rules and regulations.
And remember, your voice, your vote.
That's foreverdogpodcast.com/vote.
Take care of yourselves and take care of each other.
Hey everybody,
Hi.
It's Alice.
And I'm Veronica from Trex in the City. We are two women who are nerds and we love Star Trek and love talking about it.
That's right.
But we're not exclusive like that.
No, we're not those kind of fans. We're cool ones.
Like chill.
Sexy, young, and also old.
Trex and the City. The city part means we talk about anything.
Which is our right, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah.
I just need you to understand that we have great guests.
We have the dumbest bits.
And songs.
Sometimes.
And we talk about Deanna Troi in a way that she has deserved for her whole career.
Fully underdeveloped character.
So come on over to Trex in the City.
Only on the Forever Dog Podcast Network.
New episodes out every Monday.
Woo!
Woo!
This ad is supposed to remind you of hackers and shows about hackers. Listen to Left-Handed Radio.
Yeah, you heard me right. I said laundromats.
Yeah, it sounds like you're testing me now.
No.
Here's a clip from a person that I think is disgusting and a rude little pig.
For laundry, you have to pay quite a bit in quarters. So whenever I have dirty clothes, I try to wash them while I'm showering.
Oh, yeah, I've done this before.
I'm using a free sample of detergent I got.
What?
Okay, I need to get detergent and bleach onto my clothes before I put them in the shower to soak.
Wow.
She's taking a shower, washing her face.
Once I'm
and
done
her
showering,
clothes are just sitting there.
Lather up the clothes.
Yeah.
I almost never do laundry. I think the last time I did laundry was maybe 3 years ago. And I start wringing out these clothes. I don't use the dryer. Not only does the dryer waste money, but it shrinks clothes and it wears clothes out faster.
If you use it right.
I admire her tenacity.
Okay. So this is from a show called Extreme Cheapskates.
Yeah.
On TLC. This episode aired in 2012.
Okay.
But I saw it in 2017. So I'm including it. And I think this laissez-faire attitude that people have about their laundry, like yourself, could lead to everyone acting like this insane person.
You're talking like laundry is like one of the most important, like it's the fourth meal of the day. You know what I mean?
Fourth meal. I like that. Laundry is the fourth meal. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, laundry. If everybody did that, then we'd all smell so much nicer.
You know, have you noticed how it doesn't smell good in here? Have you noticed that?
Well, this is the back room, so there's probably a lot of dirty laundry that comes in and out. But if you go outside, it smells great, I bet.
No. It also smells bad outside.
It smells like soap?
No, every place in New York smells bad. No matter how much laundry is done, Brett.
I feel like you have this anti-laundromat bias.
I'm not
that
anti.
You brought.
I'm.
You say that a laundromat smells bad. That's literally impossible. It's literally impossible.
There's a sign that says, please don't spit in here. Someone wrote a sign because someone spit in here.
Well, you know, it's
gross.
The cleanliness. Some people try to ruin. I don't know why. Look, I don't spit.
You don't spit?
I'm glad, more places should have a don't spit sign. I don't think people should spit anywhere.
What if you get something in your mouth that doesn't belong there?
I let it drip down my chin into my shirt.
That's now you're just creating more laundry for yourself.
Great.
Can I turn the turge?
Sure. Yeah, you've turned the turge, which, I was naturally going to turn the turge anyway to more 27 laundry stores.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Laundromats are cool, and I actually didn't see this, but
that's subjective.
It was all over an argument about the laundry. Now 28-year-old Timothy Colton is sitting in jail after trying to light his mother's house on fire with her in it.
Oh my God.
He was charged with attempted murder and arson.
We know the event took place on this street block in North Las Vegas, but we're not sure of the specific house. According to the arrest report, the fire was intentionally set near the front door and smoke filled the doorway. Colton was later apprehended in a Wells Fargo parking lot nearby, hiding underneath a parked car.
Now, what do you think this argument was about? Because maybe he was totally in the right.
In this situation, I think he might have been. And I think, why? Because I've also been through traumatic experiences regarding laundry, and I may or may not have said things.
Dig into that a little bit more.
I think the vagueness is
Come
good
on.
in that. Okay, well.
Let's paint a picture. We're in San Jose. The 408.
Thank you.
Young Clare
just so we stop talking about it.
walks into a laundromat.
There I was. I'm going to say 4 years old.
4 years old.
And we were in the laundromat. And
the corridor of dreams.
It's not necessarily. I don't know what a corridor is exactly, but I'm pretty sure just physically it's not.
Look it up.
And my mama and papa both had me. I had one hand with mama, one hand with papa. If you could just not. It is helping me bring me back to the moment, but if you could just, it's very distracting.
Uh-huh.
And I got loose.
Bad parenting?
No, I was just very slippery all the time. I actually have this problem. We don't have to talk about it, but I was a really slippery child, and I just slipped right out and into a washing machine. And I, at the time, because I was so slippery, there's a certain viscous that kept me from making noise, and until I was maybe about 8 years old, and no one could hear my screams. So that's
that is my biggest fear.
Being trapped in a
yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That is my biggest fear.
Okay, now I'm feeling a little more connection. Okay.
Yeah.
All you had to do was break down that enthusiasm and show me the real you.
When I was young, I had plenty of traumatic experiences in laundromats. But
plenty?
Yeah. But part of growth is owning these negative experiences.
I mean, I'd rather not.
And then turning them into a positive in your life. Sort of like how rappers use the N-word.
I think that's a little different.
No, I think it's the same thing.
Are you trying to say that laundry...
I'm not trying.
Laundromats are my N-word?
That's slightly a false equivalency. I'm just trying to make a point where it's like the laundromat is a source of pain for you. It's a source of hardship. If you sort of invest yourself into the laundromat, you start sitting there doing your laundry, sit in the little plastic seat.
Laundry ain't never done nothing for me good, Brett. Ain't never done nothing for me good.
I
was in there for 2 days, Brett.
2 days?
They thought I ran. They didn't even think that I was slippery and stupid enough to get into one of those things. But of course, I'm a curious child.
And none of the laundromat attendants noticed?
They were all blind.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. They felt around at some point and found me. I had a little finger up as if to say, "Excuse me, waiter," and they pulled on it, and that's how I was saved.
Wow.
They felt around. Went three loads without anyone noticing I was in there. Had to hold my breath.
I think I can still win you over, though.
I don't think so. I think it's the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my life.
I'm going to look up.
And my whole family is dead.
Okay.
That was the worst thing. This laundry was the worst thing.
That was related to the laundromat?
No, but maybe there was a fire that maybe I said, and maybe they all died, so.
Laundromats are a microcosm of society. I think you saw that in these clips from Lagos, from Pakistan, from Hong Kong, from Rio.
Yeah, but like each place, they're like in Rio, it's all Brazilians and it.
Well, yeah, but they're all doing the same thing, and they're all being a community together. I'm going to look up the best laundromats specific stories of 2017.
Okay.
Let's check this out. And I haven't seen these, but
Dragged to a bathroom, beaten and robbed. That's what police say happened to an elderly woman as she washed her clothes at an upstate laundromat.
Well, okay, that was a bad one to start on.
Well, this is upstate, too.
So, here, let's just...
We are following breaking news out of West Palm Beach, where 2 men have been shot outside a laundromat.
Okay.
I'll just move on to the next one.
Around 2:30 this morning, a man came in and asked a worker for help using a machine. While the worker, who doesn't want to be identified, was loading the guy's clothes in the washer, the man stuck a gun in his back and demanded cash.
Brett, are you noticing that only...
This is just...
At a Cleveland laundromat are breathing easier now that police have arrested the man they believe was stealing underwear.
That's a different kind of... Let's just...
Friends remain shocked after a KCK teenager is found shot and killed at a laundromat.
Brett,
a teenager helping his mom at a laundromat is stabbed to death, and now police are looking for a killer.
Elderly driver and 2 people she hit at a Claremont laundromat are in the hospital this midday. That surveillance image. That man accused of snatching a 1-year-old, carrying her out.
6 people have been shot in a laundromat.
Fuck.
Right now, police are looking for a man who rode a bicycle into a laundromat, stabbed a woman, then rode away.
All right, police in Florida are looking for the gang of girls who attacked another teenager at a laundromat in Sanford.
A woman is dead tonight after a fire breaks out at a local laundromat.
Fuck. No, that's just for me.
Developments with the little girls groped at a North County laundromat. I'm Virginia Shaw.
It's been a week since December 2 was shot and killed here at the laundromat where he worked.
First on 4, disturbing surveillance video shows a 3-year-old left all by himself at a laundromat after what?
Hi, I'm Snuggle.
That's for me.
Employees at a KCK laundromat made a disturbing discovery when opening up shop this morning. A young man shot dead.
Some dude got his hand ripped off at a laundromat in Ohio.
Fuck.
This disturbing surveillance video captures the moment that a game of peekaboo, apparently between father and son, quickly turned to terror at a New Jersey laundromat. With the boy's mother looking on, the man picked up the boy and placed him inside the washing machine,
Okay, I
shutting
can't
the
listen
door.
to this, Brett.
I didn't...
But the man soon realized that this was no laughing matter when he tried to open the door and it wouldn't budge.
Yeah, that's... Brett...
Frantic, the woman screamed
Okay,
for
can
help
we-
as the little boy was tossed around in the machine. The
Brett.
laundromat's owner told the Fox TV
Brett.
station in Philadelphia she couldn't believe what was happening.
Brett!
Sorry, I couldn't pull my eyes away. I didn't... There's a lot of news stories about from the past year.
So many. I can't believe it. But honestly,
I figured at least
can.
one would be like a public interest story. Like,
No.
do you honestly think the laundromat is a negative space?
Yes. Okay, I can see it made you really upset. I want to say that the action of doing your laundry is maybe one of the most peaceful things you could do.
Yeah.
Laundromats themselves, it doesn't match. That's why there are clashing energies in laundromats around the world. Lagos, Rio, Hong Kong. You know, that's why there is no peace in the world, I would argue.
I made this podcast for people. I say it's for everybody. It's really just for people that go and drop their laundry off at the laundromat and then just have to sit there. Because, you know, you don't need a podcast if you're going to go do something else or if you're around the house and there's like other chores to do or something, probably.
Sure. Is there anything else you could do with your time, Brett? Maybe get a girlfriend or...
I had a girlfriend, but she broke up with me because of the podcast for laundry.
Okay. If we're thinking about any other negative things that have happened to you in the past year, how many of those things were related to laundry? Be honest.
I got the restraining order from Danny Tamborelli.
Okay.
Charlie Hankin's in the hospital. God, there's a lot. A lot of my friends don't talk to me anymore.
Okay.
We're not even that close friends. I'm just one of the people that the word didn't get to, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to... Yeah.
So what should I do this new year? What else can I talk about that's universal? I mean, Doughboys is taken.
I was gonna say... sushi.
I don't like sushi. Okay. It makes me sick.
Fish.
I don't like sushi because of the fish.
Asian culture.
I like Asian culture, but it's mostly laundromat related.
You're wearing a hat. How about hat? Lids.
Joe Rummer and Tina Dillon already have the hat cast.
You'll think of something. You're a creative guy.
You like cereal?
Yeah, everybody loves cereal.
I could do a podcast about cereal.
Yeah.
You could call it Cereal the Podcast.
Wait. Brett, I think someone is doing that already. That there's a name, there's a podcast called Cereal on it. I think if people would get confused.
And they talk about cereal they like?
No, they talk about murder, you know. You could talk about cereal. Gotta have my pods cast.
Pod? Did you say pods?
No. I almost did.
Oh. Okay.
Just think about it. I understand. I know you've got
Cereal the Podcast. Nothing's coming up when I
Look that
search
up.
for it. Cereal podcast. There's cereal and cocopods.com. There's SERIAL podcast.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
But that's something that's about a judge or something.
Yeah, I think that's about a judge.
Sarah Koenig.
Koenig.
I'm gonna do Cereal the Podcast.
I think you should, because you've got that cease and desist, and you don't want to, like... How much money do you have even, Brett?
I got enough for laundry.
How much of it is in quarters?
All of it. You do laundry once a week.
Yeah.
And you spend about, what is it, $5-6. It's about the cost of a box of cereal.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? They don't mind if you pay in quarters at the market.
Clare, OKane, what's your sear?
Is it cereal? Is that what you're talking about again? Okay. But I eat oatmeal bread.
Cookie crisp.
No, I eat oatmeal. I can't talk about cereal.
Probably an
I wouldn't be a
cereal, right? Oatmeal is a cereal.
Okay, good. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, oatmeal.
Cool. Well, I guess we're in a retooling process now, so tune into the Podcast for Laundry presents Cereal the Podcast.
This is good.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're just going to keep Podcast for
Well,
Laundry?
everything's branded.
But can't you just get a new... Can you change the name of the LLC, or...
No, it's run by Forever Dog. And I've got a...
Woof, woof.
Yeah. I've got a real cushy deal. They want to get me off the airwaves so hard.
Yeah.
But unless I give up the Podcast for Laundry, FYI, Danny Tamborelli, there's nothing really much they can do about it. But who says I have to talk about laundry?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And there's a big crossover there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everybody that eats cereal does laundry.
I don't know. Ask those people.
OKane, what are you working on?
Lagos. I'm recording an album soon at the end of the month of January. I don't know when this is going to drop.
Hey, it'll drop before it.
Great. January 29th.
Mm-hmm.
I'm recording an album at Bar Lubitsch in Los Angeles, California. I've got the Talking to Myself in the Park podcast every Friday sometimes.
Great.
That's about it.
Are we friends now?
Yeah, you can call me whenever, but only in case of emergencies.
I can call you whatever. Can I call you Sunday?
Like you could like call me on
To
Sunday?
hang out.
I'm busy.
Oh. All right, thanks for listening.
Forever Dog.
This has been a Forever Dog production. Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey. For more original podcasts, please visit foreverdogpodcasts.com and subscribe to our shows on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Keep up with the latest Forever Dog news by following us on Twitter and Instagram at Forever Dog Team and liking our page on Facebook.
Your podcasting feed was just hacked by Left-Handed Radio. Left-Handed Radio.
Left-Handed Radio.